A young man went to seek an important position at a large printing company. He passed the initial interview and was going to meet the director for the final interview. The director saw his resume. It was excellent and asked, "Have you received scholarship for school?" The boy replied, "No." "It was your father who paid your fees?" He said, "Yes." "Where does your father work?" "My father is a blacksmith," said the young man. The director asked the young man to show him his hands. The young man showed a pair of hands, soft and perfect. The director asked, "Have you ever helped your parents at their job?" The boy said, "Never. My parents always wanted me to study and read more books. Besides, my father can do the job better than me." The director said, "I have got a request. When you go home today, go and wash the hands of your father and then come and see me tomorrow morning." The young man felt his chance to get the job was high. When he returned to his house, he asked his father if he would allow him to wash his hands. His father felt strange, happy, but with mixed feelings, and showed his hands to his son. The young man washed his hands little by little. It was the first time that he noticed that his father's hands were wrinkled and they had so many scars. Some bruises were so painful that his skin shuddered when he touched them. This was the first time that the young man recognized what it meant for this pair of hands to work every day to be able to pay for his study. The bruises on the hands were the price that he paid for his son's education, his school activities, and his future. After cleaning his father's hands, the young man stood in silence and began to tidy and clean up the workshop. That night, father and son talked for a long time. The next morning, the young man went to the office of the director. The director noticed the tears in the eyes of the young man when he asked him, "Can you tell me what you did and what you learned yesterday at your house?" The boy replied, "I washed my father's hands, and when I finished, I stayed and cleaned his workshop. Now I know what it is to appreciate and recognize that without my parents, I would not be able to be today what I am. By helping my father, I now realize how difficult and hard it is to do something on my own. I have come to appreciate the importance and the value in helping the family." The director said, "This is what I look for in my people. I want to hire someone who can appreciate the help of others, a person who knows the hardship of others to do things, and a person who does not put money as his only goal in life." Okay, my dear young man, you're hired. So this is a story which will be an eye-opener for us. A child that has been coddled, protected, and usually given him what he wants develops a mentality of, "I have the right," and will always put himself first, ignoring the efforts of their parents. If we are this type of protective parent, are we really showing a love, or are we destroying our children? You can give your child a big house, good food, computer classes, watch on a big screen TV. But when you're washing the floor or painting a wall, please let him or her experience that too. After eating, have them wash the dishes with their brothers and sisters. It is not because you have no money to hire someone to do this. It's because you want to love them the right way, no matter how rich you are. You want them to understand one day your hair will have gray color hair. Like the father of this young man, the most important thing is that your child learns to appreciate an effort and experience the difficulties and learn the ability to work with others to get things done. So, my dear ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for us for good parenting. Stay blessed.